of this function, Dr. Das, Mr. Vimal Dave, Ras Devpal, Mr. Jan, Prerna, and my dear brothers and sisters. I was immensely happy when Mr. Jha told me that I should come here and then speak about his book. I have gone through his poetry. I have also attempted at poetry. I have come out with about 60 poems actually. They are yet to be published. But I went through this. I have lot of love for Mr. Jha earlier. But now I will say like this. I love not Jha less, but I love his poetry more, because his poetry is full of thought-provoking ideas, and particularly he was told about the silence about which he has mentioned. Silence I have heard of only 3 types. The silence of the body. It is not mere not speaking. That is not the only silence. Silence of the body, silence of the mouth, and silence of the mind. Otherwise there is no silence actually. But he has come out with 2 other kinds of silence. Dynamic silence and creative silence, I have seen in his poetry. I agree with him that when you are silent, internally there is a spiritual change actually. That is why every religion is insisting on silence. Intrinsic in the human history. All the great scriptures you see, whether it is Vedas or Upanishads or Quran or Bible or Zen Avastha, your poetry adds a kind of divinity to what we say. There is some kind of a divinity in poetry, whatever may be the poetry, whether it has emanated in India or elsewhere. And one more thing, in the beginning, the basis of education, the means of education was only poetry. To learn by prose, that became only subsequently when paper was invented. When we were writing on the leaf, poetry was an enemy. Even mathematics we were told, we were taught only by means of poetry. So poetry is something intrinsic in human nature. But only thing is, with the head, only the prose will come from the head. But a combination of head and heart will be necessary for poetry. And that I have seen in his poetry in abundance. I don't want to take much time because Parekh has already issued a mandamus to me that I should finish in 5 minutes. But only thing is, before that, I will place one of my poems before you. If you permit me, after that I will read. And I will just chant that. Why do you ramble like a swine? Sai gives you peace of mind. To find Sri Satya Sai, so very kind. Why do you ramble like a swine? Sai gives you peace of mind. Search for him, Sai makes so hard, hiding himself in your heart. Search for him, Sai makes so hard, hiding himself in your heart. Worship him in total surrender. Worship him in total surrender. He turns you a slave, that is the wonder. He turns you a slave, that is the wonder. Why do you ramble like a swine? Sai gives you peace of mind. Bhakti bhajan, do bhakti bhajan, fear-provoking bhakti bhajan. Bhakti bhajan, do bhakti bhajan, fear-provoking bhakti bhajan. Every drop of soul shed tear, every drop of soul shed tear. Take you surely, Sai near. Take you surely, Sai near. Finally, our prayer should be only this, that is, Soak me in love, O Lord. Make me love itself. That should be our prayer. Thank you, dear. Thank you.